everyone. Thanks for joining me for today's Lunch and Learn. I'm Keith Armour. I'm the Education and Homework Support Manager down here in the Adult Learning Center at the main library. Today's Lunch and Learn, we are going to finish up our three-part series on career prep. It used to be called Career Transitions, and now it's called Career Prep. We talked about, for part one, we talked about resume building and all the wonderful tools that are part of that, which is free resume building, and you can print them off. And also we talked about the advice section last week, and this section is to find a career. And it's a little bit, the whole thing has a little self-paced guide to kind of point you in the right direction, not only for training, but also ultimately a career that will be very fulfilling for yourself. So let's go ahead and take a look at Career Prep Part 3, Finding a Career. All right. Well, all right, we've arrived at our wonderful CincinnatiLibrary.org website. We're going to come over here to Services and click on Jobs. Now, we will get to Career Transitions in just a moment, which of course has changed names to Career Prep. But I do want to highlight a couple of other ones that are on here. Job Now, you can work with a live coach from 2 in the afternoon until 11 at night, 7 days a week, and they'll help you with all sorts of different things. And there's also a resume builder on there as well. There's some Microsoft Office tools for you to check out as well. And then also all of these fine resources that are just a click away. Lynda.com has a whole bunch of video tutorials that will be very specific about different software and technology and business skills. Check that out. The Tree House is an online course to help you create web design and even creating different apps. And then Canopy has the great course videos that you might want to check out. And then Universal Class has over 500 self-paced courses, and many of them have to do with office skills and computer training as well. And they're all right down here for you, and you just click through and you can go directly there. Now, you will need a library card to get that. So all you have to do is click here. And remember, if you're a resident of the state of Ohio, you're definitely going to get a library card. And there's also some that are within our regional library system that you can also get a library card too. And even if you're a resident of Boone, Campbell, and Kenton County, and you have a valid local library card for them, you can get a library card for us as well. You can apply online, or you can call our number 369-6900. Now, we're going to go to Career Transitions. Now, when I click on here, you have to have your library card, and you'd have to put in your library card and your PIN before you got to this site. Now, a couple of things to remember. You should register for the site, and registration is very easy. All you have to do is put in your first name, last name, an email address, and your username becomes your email address becomes your username, and then just create a simple password that can get you in, and then of course a secret word, and you're registered. I'm already registered, so I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I'm logged in. You want to log in because you want to make sure that you are saving your work and you know where you are in relationship to either the resume building or finding the career or the advice. Now, the first week of December, first Lunch and Learn of December, we talked about creating a resume. Let's take a real quick look at that once more. And creating a resume is very easy. You can create a website, a cover letter, or a resume. And it's very easy to do. You just click on the resume. And here is one that I created for an Ashley who has extensive work in the medical field and the nursing field. And you'll see that each time I click into each one of the boxes that is blue, I can add, I can subtract, I can add some qualifications, I can also highlight it, I can even change which direction I want to have that. Maybe I want the key qualifications up here at the top. Okay, I can change it around. I can also go to page layout and change the layout a little bit. And I can even change how it looks. So here are all the templates that I can change. This is the one that's highlighted right now. So I could change it to this one right here by just clicking, and there it is. There is the resume. Now we are in the edit resume section, so I can edit all of these sections, and I can even add additional sections as well. Then I go to preview, and there's the resume. And of course I could share it out by clicking here and sharing out the resume type. And I can even download it, and I can of course then print it out after I download it as well. Okay, so very easy to do. You just click and you got it to go. And remember, it's totally free with your library card. You do not have to pay or put in your credit card information at the very end, where a lot of times when you're Googling resumes, free resumes, a lot of times it says it's free, but at the very end you have to put in your credit card information. And this, you do not have that. You do not have to do that. It's totally free. You can create a PDF, a Word, or even just share a link to it as well. And then last week we talked about the advice, and these are different individual modulars. And there are 10 of them here that goes from career change, cover letters, interviewing, networking, job search, military transition. So if you were in the military and you're transitioning to a civilian job, this gives you all sorts of different information here. Resume basics, resume FAQs, and resume sections, and then salary negotiations, and even targeting your resume for your job search. So if we just clicked on resume basics and we hit start, this has 31 slides that will take you from a 6-step resume writing guide to the classic resume design, chronological and functional resumes, and then the top 10 resume proofing mistakes. Microsoft and all of these word processing programs are great, but sometimes when we put in the wrong word, even though it's spelled correctly, they don't catch it. So make sure you check out this as well. All right, let's go back one. And if you're thinking about adding some sections to your resume, click here. And it talks all about all of these different sections you might want to think about, like hobbies and interests, and job titles, and qualification summary. Those are very important sections that will help your resume pop a little bit. This one has 62 slides. And when you're registered, it will pick up from where you left off, okay? And you can even print them as well. Let's click here and exit. Go right back to the same one. So there's 10 of them here, so that will help you with your job search. Okay. All right. Now, don't forget about the frequently asked questions up here. Okay. Why do you need that secret word, and even how to delete an account. And then technical support is here. You can even call their toll-free 1-800 number. Okay. All right. Now today we're going to go to the advice section. No, excuse me, pardon me. We're going to do find the career. We did that last week. All right, self-paced, easy to use guide for self-discovery, exploration, connection with training, education, and employment. Use this to complete a brief series of questions about yourself so that you can see the many career paths that match your personality and your direction. Now, I've already logged in to my journey, and it just takes you from self-discovery. So let's get started. Discover more about yourself by taking some assessments, and then your organization, and then self-discovery over here to explore career matches, and then discuss your results with people that you care about, and then learn more about different careers and some more organization, and then my career, how to start the job hunt, find out what jobs are out there, and remember what you learned about yourself. Now, you will have to do this section for the other ones to pop open. So we're going to view assessments, and we're going to start our journey. So take the first step in the journey towards finding joy, meaning, and purpose. And you have all of these other tools that are up here as well. You've got the assessments, careers, jobs, and tools. If I just click on tools, you'll notice here's resumes, cover letters, networks, and interviews, and then worksheets, and then even workbooks for you to go through the entire thing. And you can download these as well, so you can see some of them without going through the assessment. But we're going to start our journey. And we're going to give you a list of activities people do at their jobs. Please go through and select whether you would like or dislike each activity. Now, do not think about it. Try not to think about it, they say. How much money would you like would make during each activity, or whether you have the right amount of education or training for each activity. So don't think about that. Don't think about how much money you would make doing this activity, or if you don't have the training or the education. So we're going to start the assessment. And once again, as a part of a job, I would like to, and that's going from strongly agree to strongly like, build kitchen cabinets. I dislike that. Develop a new medicine. I like that idea. Write books or plays. Why not? Help people with personal emotional problems. Manage a department. So I would answer all of these questions and I would go to the next one, okay? And you'll see that I'm 13% of the way through. Now, if I go to career, I'm going to exit this and I'd lose my progress. So you're going to have to spend some time doing that. And that would probably be, the assessments would be about 20 to 30 minutes long at the most. And then you could go to the career section, but you have to take your assessments first, okay? And then once again, each one of these you're going to have to go there. Let's go to the tools again. And let's look at the career match exercise number 1. We're going to download that. And here it is. It's 5 pages long. And it's going to take you through each one of the different careers, the matches. And it's going to give you a real good rundown of the type of careers that you might want to be looking into, okay? And then career information, okay? So we'll go back and we'll go to career match exercise number 2. Same thing, this is 4 pages, and it's going to tell you about what each one of these sections you need to think about and what interests you. And then understanding your assessment results. So after you take your assessments, you want to look at this one and really dive deep into what you are looking into. And if you want to download the entire workbook, just download here. And this is 38 pages. So maybe you don't want to, but it's going to talk about your gifts and your careers, your purpose, your future self, and support circles, and then of course goals. And all of that right there, you could go ahead and download, you could print out, and it's 38 pages. So that is that section, which is going to take you through that self-discovery, and then you're going to look at the jobs that kind of match your personality, and then they're going to journey you through, okay? So it's really when you're really looking for a particular job or a particular job change as well, okay? So definitely check out Peterson's Career Prep. I'm going to click back onto the home page. There it is. So check that out. Create a resume, totally free. create a cover letter or even a little website, personal website for you in your job search. Advice, all sorts of 10 different modulars that will help you guide you through that career seeking process, and then even finding a career using that self-paced guide. Now, I have put a couple of things up here I want to highlight. And first thing I want to do is highlight some of the events that are coming up at the library. And this coming Saturday, the 10K, which has been very, very popular. If I click right here, and this is while supplies last, this is a do-it-yourself confetti launcher. Stop by an open library location and pick up a free family kit. And these are programs on the go, and you can get your kit for your family, and you can even check out the Happy New Year's reading list for the books for the whole family on here as well. So if I click here, you'll notice it is a long list of books that will highlight what's going on. But that's Make It, Take It, and this is for the whole family. There's some other ones that are here. There's the Straw Pasta Snowflakes at North Central, Drop-In Craft, Letters from the North Pole, Baby Yoda, that's happening over in Clifton during this time, and then of course Gingerbread Crafts at Miami Township, and Take and Make Holiday Ornament at Green Township too. So check that out. I do want to highlight a few things that are coming up in the Adult Learning Center. All of our classes are virtual, and to find them, all you have to do is go to the calendar. And then once you go to the calendar, let's show you. I'm going to take you back to the home page, and then you go to the events calendar, and you go to all events, and then you click on to the adult learning, the adult education. And I'm going to actually fast forward to January. The Esol for everyone's full, and watercolors for seniors is full, but watercolors 2 is not full, so you can sign up for that. We also have some seats that are open for our Esol English One class. So if you know of non-English speakers, this is a 16-week course that we're going to go over reading, vocabulary, all of these. And we do have to do a little bit of a short placement test at the beginning. So if you know someone, have them sign up, and then I will do a little self-assessment with them just to make sure this is the right level class for them. So if I scroll back, we also have our ESOL Art that is going on. We have our Virtual Career 101 Rise of the New Collar Workforce. We're talking about careers today with career prep, and this is just a 2-class section. It's January the 5th and also January the 12th, and it is how to go. Do you have a 4-year institution in order to? Do you have to go to a college to get a job? And this is done by Chelsea, and she will run you through that one. And then Taylor is doing a Career 101 virtual class about dressing professionally on a budget. And all of these are done through Zoom or Google Classroom or Google Meet. And then we have ESOL here. And then we have our weekly art challenge that's going on. And you don't have to sign up for everyone. You can just sign up for one at a time. And then finding a new job here on January the 9th. And then we also have, I'm going to scroll down a little bit more, some virtual classes that are going on. We've got our Explorer and Understanding the Digital World, and that is for people that would like to learn a little bit more about their digital footprint, social media, communications, security and privacy, media literacy, and just digital well-being. And that, of course, class is going to be happening through Zoom as well, and that's 7 different sessions. And then we have, if anyone you know needs to get their citizenship, we are taking this, we're having this class that's going to be 9 different classes, and it's going to talk about U.S. history, geography, the U.S. symbols and celebrations, system of government, and Bill of Rights and U.S. Constitution. And that, of course, is through Zoom as well. There's all sorts of different programming that are happening, not just through the Adult Learning Center, but our virtual programs as well. If I go here and scroll right down here, you can go right to our Facebook page, not our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and you can see the library at home, and then all of the story times that are happening as well. So check that out. All right, I'm going to click out of here. I hope that you have a lot of information here about career prep right here. But then let me tell you a few more things before we end. All right. Well, all right. That was career prep. I'm hoping that you are going to check out the building a resume section, the finding a career, finding your career path. And then, of course, there's all that section all about advice. Remember, it is free with your library card. And you can get a library card at 369-6900. They'll sign you up for a library card. You can even print out that resume for free. And then also don't forget about our take and makes, especially at every location. Starting this Saturday, we're going to have the family kit for New Year's Eve. So check that out. Of course, all the things that are happening at the Adult Learning Center, virtual programming such as our Career 101, dressing professionally on a budget, that happens in January, and also, of course, our English Level 1 class in January, preparing for the U.S. citizenship, and of course, understanding the digital world. There's a whole bunch of other classes that we're doing. Check those out on our events calendar. Don't forget that the library will be closed from December 24th all the way to December 27th. We will reopen all of our branches on December 28th from 10 until 6. So check that out. And the next Lunch and Learn will actually happen in 2021, and that is going to be January the 7th. So everyone have a very safe and wonderful holiday, and I'll see you in 2021. Thanks.